Good morning everyone, and welcome back to the Pennine Way adventure. Day 6. Day 6 already. Crowden and Kinder seem like a lifetime ago already, and what a day it's going to be today. So, last night I slept at the youth hostel at Malham. Really impressed. The staff were amazing, the facilities and accommodation were really great, and the food this morning, probably ate about 2 or 3 more mouthfuls than I should have done, but that's the way I am, sadly. Eyes bigger than belly, I think, is the phrase that's used in my local area. Anyway, back to the important stuff. Today's walk from Malham over to Horton-in-Ribblesdale takes in 2 amazing sights. Once again, forgive the first incline of the day breathlessness. In the distance there, Malham Cove. That's number 1. We're going to head up to Malham Tarn, over Fountains Fell, and then scramble up and over Pen-y-ghent, one of the Yorkshire 3 peaks. We did that route back in, well, June last year, something like that. Fantastic route, the Yorkshire 3 Peaks Challenge. But it'll be good to be back in Ribblesdale again. I've only had 1 cup of coffee, so please excuse the fact that I can't get my words out this morning. Let's do it. I pity the fool that gets in smelling distance of my trail shoes. This really is a stunning area, and at the moment I've got it to myself. My friend Ray and I came in February a few years ago and walked from Malham. We did Gordale Scar, scrambled up, went to the Tarn and then back down. But it's a fantastic area geologically as well. The water that flows to the top of Malham Cove disappears underground, then reappears at the bottom. And I believe, blast me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think only in periods of really heavy rain and when it's been really wet does it ever flow over the top. But I could be wrong. So for a better look at the bottom of Malham Cove, because the Pennine Way heads up this way, or a look at Gordale Scar, have a look in the description of the video, and maybe I've remembered to put a link to that video in. If I haven't, kick me. Here we go, short and sharp. Truly spectacular place. It's real ankle twisting territory, so I'm going to try and concentrate on the footing as well as the commentary. But here we are. Nice breeze coming up there. I'll get some shots, but you perhaps wouldn't want to, yeah. So as with the other day, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Fantastic. I could definitely stay here longer if I got more time, but it's a fantastic place. Right, let's head up towards Malham Tarn. As I was saying earlier, it's due to rain at about 2 o'clock, something like that, but I don't mind. I've got good waterproofs, but there is a light mist coming down at the minute, and pair that with a nice refreshing breeze, it's quite nice to walk in actually. Swaledales, question mark? Not my favourite sheep of all time, mind. I'm sure everyone's got a favourite sheep. Mine's the Derbyshire Gritston. We just climbed out of Scar now. Whew. There's that rain coming. A little bit earlier than prescribed, but totally fine. haven't seen another soul on the track today. I'm wondering if they know something I don't, if there's like a live firing exercise going off. Maybe it's the weather that's put them off. Which reminds me actually, when my friends and I did the West Allen Way the first time in 2000 and something, I can't remember now, maybe 2006, we were at Bainglass campsite at Inverarnon on the northern side of Loch Lomond, and it had been throwing it down for days. We met a guy there, a trawlerman from the Isle of Skye, I believe. His name was John MacLeod. Not Conor MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod, but John MacLeod. Never forget that guy. He was in his 60s and he'd gone to John O'Groats, and he was walking all the way down to Glasgow via the West Island Way. And he said, don't let it put you off. Don't let anything put you off. Your clothes get wet. You don't. So yeah, don't let it put you off. I'm going to wear shorts all day regardless. All this limestone, it's like being back in the White Peak of the Peak District. Extremely slippy stuff. Right in the distance there, I think I can see the red rucksack of Rob. I'll see if I can catch him up. It'd be nice to see him again. My plan was to set off at 8:30, and I think I was like 15-20 minutes late. I got chatting to one of the chaps that was with the school group, and he was telling me how it was great to get the kids out of the city, stay in a youth hostel and go out and do all different activities and really introduce them to the outdoors. I think they were like ranging from maybe 7 to 8 or something like that. But I remember we did something similar from school when we were a similar sort of age, and we went to the North York Moors and did various activities. And I remember we were near Robin Hood's Bay looking for fossils, and it was fantastic, a great introduction. So the YHA really is a great thing, fantastic organisation. Not the most spectacular view of Malham Cove, scratch that, not the most spectacular view of Malham Tarn I've ever oh, one cup of coffee. Not the most spectacular view of Malham Tarn I've ever seen, but it is a view nonetheless. Today's song of the walk is a bit of a remix. It goes, I'll take the high road and maybe some of the low, and I'll be in Scotland next weekend with many bump and bruise and some really smelly shoes in a bonny wee place called Kirkyetum. I thank you. We're going well, apple in hand, up to the, not top, but we're going up and over Fountains Fell, and the rain stopped. It's a little bit misty, sadly, but yeah, the going's good. The climb up Fountains Fell is going really well. We've just been chatting on the way up. Found out that Rob's a fellow Mark Knopfler fan. We're around about 550 metres at the minute, and I think we go to just above 600, but it skirts along the northern side of Fountains Fell. The summit is probably about 2 miles in the southerly direction, because it's quite a long flat top, as are a lot of the peaks around here. The rain's definitely arrived now. It's about midday, and we're coming along the northeastern side of Fountains Fell. We've pretty much reached the top now, so we're going to be dropping down soon towards, I think, Dale Head, and then we've got Pen-y-ghent to do. The weather has finally settled down a bit now. I haven't spoke to you since Fountains Fell, but we came off the western side of it and the heavens opened. It was chucking it down, the wind was really strong, and I just put the camera in its case, inside my coat, it looked like I got a having a baby or something like that. I was going to say something silly then. I had to stop myself. Yeah, so we did a quick road section. Managed to film a little bit of that with the phone, and now we're making our way around to the southern side of Pen-y-ghent. So those that have climbed Pen-y-ghent either on the Pennine Way or the Three Peaks Challenge from the southern side will know what's in store. A nice scramble and a sharp climb. We're just about to arrive at the main climb now. Here we are. We're at the point where the Yorkshire Three Peaks route meets the Pennine Way, and we're going to be zigzagging up and up and up. What I might have to do at points along the way, I'll put some pictures that I've taken in previous trips. Here's one I prepared earlier, sort of thing, because the weather's pretty atrocious today, but it's still a good day. We're having a laugh. Time for a wee bit of a scramble. There's quite a large drop there. We're going to climb up that bit just there. We're definitely on the way up to the top now. Not much further. We're going to try and find a place that's sheltered from the wind to have some lunch, I think. Here we are. Even in bad weather, you still know the score. Touch the trig. It's nice and sheltered-ish. That's a wee bit better. Time for a spot of lunch, I think. How you feeling, Rob? Good? Good. It was quite intense coming up there for a while. The wind was really strong, and the rain at times, it was like a razor blades on the back of my legs, but I'm wearing shorts and I'm not going to give in. Yeah, it's good to be at the top again. The camera is safely in the little pouch here. Time to brave the elements again and head down and around to Horton-in-Ribblesdale. Oh, it's grim. It's breezy. We've reached the part in the track where we leave the Yorkshire Three Peaks route and head down into Horton-in-Ribblesdale. Whew. That was quite intense there coming off Pen-y-ghent. The wind was really strong. Hopefully you can hear me now. 1.5 miles to Horton-in-Ribblesdale. That'll do.
I've just come into Horton-in-Ribblesdale now.
I am so glad that I'm not camping right now. So glad. But there are a lot of tents there. Home sweet home, the Golden Lion. Right, I'll catch you in a bit then, mate.
I'll see you later, mate. Thank you today.
Yeah, it's been good.
It has been good. It has been better.
What a day. It's been absolutely fantastic, but you know what, I'm so glad that I managed to catch up with Rod this morning, because it would have been a bit grim on your own walking over there. The weather outside is still terrible. We're in the Golden Lion, I'm in my room, I've taken off all my kit, and just chucked it in there. Turned on this radiator to try and dry my camera bag. Need to offload all this, but what a day, it was amazing. About 16 miles in total, 15.9. But you know what, I'm so glad I'm not camping. As we came down the hill, we have walked past the campsite there. I forgot what it's called now, but we stayed there. I've stayed there before, but there were a few people camping, and no way in a million years. It's looking pretty. I can't see. Should be able to see Pen-y-ghent out this window, but I can't. Across from the church. Right, I think I'm going to get showered, dried, and then relax for a while, and then have something to eat. I think it's around about 3:30, so we made a really good time today. I think because the views were non-existent, and it's rained since, well, about 11:30, 12 o'clock. We've just ploughed on. We stopped for about 10 minutes at the top, and that was about it today. 10-minute break. But coming down off Pen-y-ghent, the moment we started dropping down, the wind was so strong. You've probably seen it on the video, but it was making it quite difficult to walk. But you know what? I've got somewhere dry to stay, warm, and I can get a shower. So I'll walk through hell and freezing rain. I don't care, as long as I know I've got somewhere to stay nice at the end. Right, relax. So it's now 18:44, as you can see just in the screen there. But people have been asking me what I'm using to edit the video, and I've just edited today's video actually. The day's not over yet, but in advance I thought I'd edit. I'm using this app on my Android phone, on the Google Pixel, called KineMaster, K-I-N-E Master, but it's absolutely amazing. I think it's a free app, but if you want to use it without, there's a little on the free version. There's a little icon there that says "Made by KineMaster," but you can pay like £4, I think, a month, and remove that, and you get all these extra features. But I've just paid for it for this month, and yeah, I'm really impressed with it actually. It's so well designed that to just throw my clips in, and then being able to edit and chop the clips down, it's really good. So if you want to edit and you need something on your phone or your mobile device, then I'd highly recommend it. I'm very impressed. Obviously I'm using Android, but if you're on Apple or on the iPhone, the iMovie app is exceptional as well. I use the iMovie app on my laptop and my MacBook to edit all the videos, so basic, but that's all you need. You just need the power to chop clips. Unless you're doing something really professional, you don't really need, I don't think anyway, unless you're doing colour grading or anything like that, I honestly don't think you need anything more than iMovie or something basic. On Windows, my friends use Windows Movie Maker, or whatever it's called nowadays. Just being able to chop clips, that's all you need. I've also been asked what I'm using to record the footage, and it's my Sony A7 Mark II that I've had for about 3 or 4 months. My Canon 7D died, so I had to bite the bullet and buy this thing. It's got the little microphone wind protectors on there. Search micro muff on the internet and it'll come up. But they're absolutely invaluable because they stick over the little microphone holes there on these stereo mics. That's why I've got 2 of them, and they velcro on. But yeah, it's excellent. I'm using the Wi-Fi feature to transfer the files from the camera to my phone every day. It does take a while. That's probably the most lengthy procedure. Editing the videos is quite quick, but it's sending the files that takes the time. And that's the day finished. So I went downstairs and Rob was there. We've had a few beers, sat by the fire. It's really warm. Mix that with a few beers, and now I definitely want to go to sleep. So I'll edit this video, get it uploaded on the Wi-Fi. It might upload during the night, fingers crossed, because it's not that fast. But if not, I'll just upload it tomorrow with the data. So tomorrow's walk is from here in Horton-in-Ribblesdale to Hawes. Should be a good one. Thank you for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow.